Dr. Darcy here. Have you ever heard the story about how they train an elephant? Now, I don't know if it's, how much accuracy there is to it, but boy, it's a really good metaphor. And it goes like this. When an elephant's a baby, they take a big, thick rope and they tie it around the baby elephant's foot. And then they, attach it to a big stake in the ground, put that in there. So then when the baby kind of first tries to get away, it can't because the rope is too strong and too thick. And the story goes that as the baby elephant grows and they keep it attached to something that it cannot pull out, that all they need to do when it becomes a really big, strong elephant is just put a little baby piece of twine around its leg, attached, to some little stake. And if that elephant, because it's so big and so strong, in like a heartbeat, could just pull its leg, the twine would break, the stake would come out, but the elephant doesn't do it because it has embodied the belief that goes, this is just the way it is. So what's the point of trying? Okay, ew, first of all, I know, I'm sorry. But I want you to think about places in your life that maybe you're living with something specifically like an experiences or circumstances that you feel like it's under the radar of even noticing that it's dissatisfying because you've lived with it for so long that you're like, well, that's just the way it is. Because when we've lived with something that's a little bit dissatisfying for so long and we keep not doing anything about it, then we kind of stop ever trying to figure out how to change it. I know this is a really silly example, but Chris and I on our kitchen counter, we have a lot of the regular stuff. We've got a toaster. We've got our Ninja blender because we like smoothies a lot. There's a coffee pot. And there's also we always have like light things plugged in. It's like a ceramic turtle thing, right? Or a snail. I forget which. It was kind of driving us both crazy because the coffee pot that we had gotten has a really short cord. So it would get all tangled up sort of behind the toaster and we'd have to unplug things to plug other things in. That is so not a big deal at all, obviously. But just some time ago, Chris was like, I cannot believe that I haven't just thought to go get an outlet with like a thing that you can plug into the outlet that gives you extra plug space. So now there's like 6 things we can plug in instead of like the regular 2. And the crack up is after he went and did that for us, we were both like, why did we live with this little, it was just an ankle biter. It doesn't matter, but it was annoying. And the point here is it was so easily fixed. So I want you this week, I want you to look around your house for things that have been annoying you, but it's under the radar now because it's just been there for so long. Now that's just kind of fun. You may not be able to fix everything this red hot minute, but just starting to be aware, I'm not attached to this thing. I'm no longer the baby elephant tied with a big, thick rope that can't get away from the thing. I am grown and I'm empowered. I'm in charge of my thoughts. I'm in charge of my actions. Now, it's kind of fun and interesting and kind of annoying to look around your house and go, what's been bugging me? What's been out of place, out of sorts, or what needs to, be back in place or thrown away or changed around or remodeled? But then the reason this metaphor is kind of a really big deal is then what I want you to do is I also want you to go through experiences that you are having with your body, your health, your weight, any kind of challenges that you've said or you've bought into, like, well, at a certain age, things just happen. So look around anything, circumstances with your body, circumstances with your money, circumstances with your work, circumstances with your relationships. Literally, like, look around your life in those areas and go, are there things that are dissatisfying in any way? I mean, they could be big and huge and heartbreaking, but they also could just be like, oh, that really bothers me. Bring your awareness to it and realize you can change it. A client of mine was talking about that, and this wasn't even like what we were talking about during her session, but she was talking about how it drives her crazy that her husband listens to the TV so loud. And then she was like, Darce, what I realized is I don't actually usually mind. But man, on Sundays, between 1 and 3 in the afternoon, I would rather it be like not so loud or even off. And I said, hey, Sheila, have you communicated that to your husband? And or have you decided like, oh yeah, I'm worthy of having some time during Sunday that, yes, I would like it to be like lower the TV. Now, as of this recording, I don't know if she did it. What was cool was she goes, oh my gosh, I've literally never even thought about trying to make it be different. She goes, I've just been annoyed about it. So the metaphor, the lesson of the elephant and how it got trained is, now that you are an adult, now that I'm an adult, we're in charge of our thoughts. I'm not telling you it's going to be a quick, easy fix, but I really encourage you to look around your home, look around all the big areas of your life and go, what have I been living with, if anything, that's distressing or dissatisfying, that I've kind of had that baby elephant grown into a big elephant belief that's like, well, that's just the way it is. It can't be fixed. You deserve to create a life you love. My name is Dr. Darcy Lord. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. And if you like things like self-love, inner guidance, and manifestation, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I love you. I really appreciate that you came to see, that you watched, and I'll see you next week.